Welcome to our Plugs Community Connection. I am your host, DJ Kitty Cat, with my sister co-host, Miss Morningstar on WKRA 92.7 FM The Change. If you're looking for the best in news, current events, community outreach programs, and shopping connections, you've come to the right place. We've got a great mix of content and community connections lined up for you this evening, along with special guest interviews. So, grab your favorite drink of choice, turn up the volume, and let's get into it.
Good morning, WKRA 92.7 The Change. It is your morning host, DJ Kitty, here with my co-host, Miss Morningstar from Our Plugs, the Community Connection. Today is Wednesday. No, today is Thursday. Thursday, July 31st, last day of the month. Today is actually my grandson's birthday, so happy birthday to my grandbaby. And come on in. I hope everyone slept well. There's nothing like peace when you sleep. Slept well and you're ready for today and you're ready to hear this message and you're just ready to have a good time. If you've had your coffee, if not, get you a cup of coffee. And of course, drink your 16 ounces of water to get the blood flowing and get you going this morning. And come on in. Today is going to be a beautiful day. It's still hot as ever. We're still under a heat warning and a heating advisory. So yeah, it's hot. But we're here and it's a blessing to wake up this morning and see another day. So we are about to get started, but before we get started, we're going to start with our morning positive affirmations, and we get those affirmations from our affirmation queen, Mrs. Morningstar. Good morning, Miss Morningstar. How are you?
Hello, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. One
Yes,
more day.
ma'am.
Thursday, happy Friday Eve is what I like to call it.
Friday Eve.
Welcome, everybody, in. We are going to do some affirmations based on shifting your business and getting into a business mindset. You know, a lot of us are currently entrepreneurs, or we are in the process of wanting to dive into that new industry of being an entrepreneur. So these are just some tidbits that you can take along with you along the way. You can use in your everyday as you build your business and as you also build on your dreams. Okay? So if you're ready for a mind shift in your business, I need you to repeat these affirmations, at least 3 of them, write them down, remind yourself every day. Number 1, I'm going to honor my dreams and remind myself daily that I deserve success, happiness, and money just as much as anyone else. I am ready to receive it. 2, I am worthy of financial security. 3, I enjoy multiple streams of income. Number 4, money flows into my business easily and effortlessly. Number 5, every dollar I spend comes back to me multiplied. Y'all better claim this.
Okay.
Number 6, I am a wonderful coach and my clients love working with me. Customer services got to be on point, y'all. Number 7, I'm grateful for the abilities that I have to give. Number 8, my business is successful in every way. Number 9, money is no longer an issue. I have more than I'll ever need. I am free to do what I want. I am generous with what I have. 10,
Absolutely.
I am confident in my ability to make money. 11, I create an avalanche of financial abundance and give back in an amazing way. I don't think I'm going to repeat all this like 10 times when I go to bed and then when I wake up.
Yeah.
Number 12, my business is getting larger each and every day. Number 13, financial security brings me joy. Number 14, I release all resistance to money. I am worth, I'm worthy, I'm worth or positive, worthy of a positive cash flow. That was kind of worded crazy. Number 15, I am operating in a positive space that allows me to receive more. Today I will turn my into knots, my cannots into coins. It's weird how they spelled that.
Cannots into coins.
My
Yeah.
cannots into coins. I am grateful for the wealth I have obtained. So those were your affirmations. And y'all, it was about getting that money while you
Okay.
being successful in that business. So make sure you repeat that. I'ma claim it 10 times at night before you go to sleep and 10 more times when you wake up in the morning. And let's see what that
Absolutely.
get y'all next week. Hopefully it get y'all some cash in your bank
Chant it. They say speak it into existence. So if you talk it, you got to walk the walk and
You
talk the
gotta
talk.
walk it and talk it. Walk
Yes,
it how I talk it. It's a
exactly. And
song.
it is a song, and you have to bring that energy with you. So I receive all of that and more. I receive it all. What I don't receive is this heat. Let's get into this weather. Oh my goodness. We are still under an extreme heat warning. And the weather has been acting up. It has been acting very strange nowadays. Now, every summer it gets hot. We already know that. So the heat is going to heat. But 107 degrees is never okay. I don't care. I don't care if we are in Houston. I don't care. It's too hot. But let's go ahead and get into it. Holly Springs, you have a high today of 95, a low of 72. Feels like temperature 104. You have a 15% chance of rain, which means it's going to rain probably for maybe 2 minutes, if it rains in your area at all. It's going to be partly cloudy, maybe a stray shower, thunderstorm, but with the 15% chance of rain, I doubt it. Highly unlikely. Winds are to the north-northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Humidity in the morning is high. In the evening, it's very high. Grass and ragweed pollen are both high. Air quality is good, and mosquito risk is high. They are out there and they are looking for you. And they're out for blood, literally. Memphis, Tennessee, you have a high today of 94, low of 73. Feels like temperature 104. Cloudy and sunny. Uh, it's cloudy in the morning, and then the sun will come out. It'll be hot and humid pretty much all day. Winds are out of the north, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Humidity in the morning is moderate. In the evening, it's high. Grass and ragweed pollen are both high. Air quality is good, and the mosquitoes are looking for you. They're out for blood. The mosquito risk is high. Hot Houston. Of course, you want to come in with a bang. High today of 98, low of 80 degrees, which means it's going to be hot all day. Feels like temperature will be 94 degrees, partly cloudy, hot and humid. Winds are out of the south-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. It is going to be moderately humid in the morning, and humidity will be high in the evening. Grass pollen is low, ragweed is medium. Air quality is good, and the mosquitoes have taken over, and they are driving trucks, and they are looking for their next victims. Mosquitoes are out and about, and they're taking anybody. If you have blood flowing through you, you are on the list. So just know to get you
Those
around them.
skeeters, they're
Skeeter.
out here.
It's so funny that we in Houston and Sugarland, Texas, named our baseball stadium Skeeters. Mosquitoes, skeeters. That's how bad
Skeeters.
the
Yeah.
skeeter. Yeah. It's cute. They have a big mosquito on it and everything. It's a cute little logo, but yeah, so fitting, so fitting. So there was a earthquake, 8.7 earthquake in Russia, and it's so strong that they had a tsunami in Hawaii, and it hit Cali. So, you know, the weather is weathering, and if anyone says global warming isn't real, when have we heard of an earthquake in Russia? I didn't know that Russia had earthquakes.
I ain't either. And that's so I haven't caught up on, so Hawaii actually did get the tsunami, because the last
Yeah,
I
but
heard
there's
it was
no,
4 feet waves.
yeah, there's no, it's still a tsunami because it's still the ripple effect. It's just
Right.
not,
Okay.
when we think of tsunami, we think of what happened
Inter-
years ago.
yeah.
Yes, so
Yeah.
that's where it takes us to. But it's still a tsunami because
Okay.
it is the ripple effect from this earthquake. However, it didn't cause damage, and there's, as far as I know, there were no lives lost. However, again, I didn't know Russia had earthquakes. Maybe Mother Nature
That's
said,
news to me, and I'm like, well, did you shake them up good? Because I be acting crazy over there. So did you get them?
shake them, shake
Did you
them.
get them together?
Well, you know,
Especially the little guy over there.
yeah. He probably is short. I don't know how tall he is,
He's
but
short. He's 5'3".
he's 5.
Hold on, we gonna confirm it.
Y'all letting this little bitty man punk y'all? Anyway, yeah, Trump and Putin are still into it. Trump said, I was gonna give you 50 days. Now you got 10 to 12 days to stop this war. Let's see if Putin's got 10 to 12 days. That is in mid-August. Let's see if he's gonna stop the war. Trump does a lot of talking and saying nothing, because what incentive does Putin have to stop the war? Because Trump says so? He don't care. How tall is he, Miss Morningstar? You haven't looked it up yet? You haven't found it yet?
Yeah, but they lying. I don't believe this.
How
I
tall?
don't believe this because I seen him. They say he is 5'7". That's still
He is
short.
not 5'7".
He ain't no
Little
5'7".
man.
Now
He's
y'all
a
done
little
put
man.
some extra inches on that. Y'all put some lifts on him like y'all did Satan. AKA Ron DeSantis. I
Yes.
call him the Satan, y'all.
Yes. Speaking of Ron DeSantis, aka the Satan, he just suspended, or actually, yeah, he suspended his executive. He wrote an executive order, rather, to suspend the city of Fort Pierce, Florida commissioner, because the Florida commissioner, y'all brace yourself for this one. He has been charged with 24 counts of felonies, 24 felonies. Is he trying to race with Trump? Are they trying to race and see who can get the most felonies? But his felonies are disgusting. He's still in jail too. He has a $360,000 bond. That's only $36,000. Nobody has $36,000 to go bond your boy out.
They say leave him in there.
They said leave him in there, and this is why. He's been accused of sending essay explicit pictures and videos online and having a conversation with a 12-year-old.
You know what? Yeah, leave him there.
12-year-old girl. The mother found out.
Lose the key. Don't ever let him out.
Sending her all kinds of photos of
nasty
him with no clothes on.
Just nasty.
The child is 12. Y'all, I know you guys know a 12-year-old right now. That child is going to need therapy. That is disgusting. So for once,
that's despicable.
You know, he did put a letter of resignation in, but he thinks he's going to stick around until August 2nd. And DeSantis said, no, we want you out of there today. So that's one good thing, I guess, because DeSantis got
It's always them. It's always them.
That's some dirt nasty work. In my brother's voice, that's some nasty work.
It is. It's nasty work.
You messing with a 12-year-old, and I don't know if they've ever
beyond nasty.
But just the fact that you've been sending this child videos and pictures, she's 12. What can a 12? Anyway, anywho,
We can't even fathom what goes through
Goes
the
on
minds of these
because we
sick
don't think like
people,
that.
because they're sick. They're absolutely sick
We don't
individuals.
think like that.
Mm, mm,
Mm,
mm.
mm, mm. And I know I just jumped right into news you can use because,
That's okay. Cause
yeah. But I do want to talk about Minnesota is currently under a cyber attack. It's
really,
crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So the internet is down in some areas.
okay.
Some in St. Paul
Mm.
specifically. Internet payment systems are down, 911 services are down, electricity in some areas. Tim Walz, the governor, made a statement, and he's saying that it is an intentional threat, and it is something that was done by outside. Uh, they were attacked by an outside third party. He has deployed the National Guard. Um, this has been going on since Friday. And here it is Thursday. And this is crazy. And they're not reporting on it. But here's my thought process. And I'm just throwing it out there. If they, you know how they, with, what is it, alligator Alcatraz, they're testing the waters to see how well the American people would stand for that to happen. Okay. So since they tested the waters to see how well, American people would stand for that, who's to say they're not testing the waters to see what a cyber attack would look like?
Exactly. You're right.
If you can do it to one, you can do it to all 50. But, we've been told to definitely, number one, keep cash on hand, because if payment systems go down, you have no cash, you are stuck. What can you do? Everything, and I'm guilty. Everything I use, I
I'm
don't carry
seriously
cash.
guilty. I do
Yes,
not carry cash
I don't.
ever.
Everything is on my cards.
I,
So
I really need to practice that.
at
Getting
least keep
money when the
a
money,
couple $100
yeah,
into
go ahead
it.
and pull
Yeah.
some out.
Mm-hmm. And keep that on hand, as well as if you have a backup generator, because it's dead summer. And there is F1 in the comments, please. And there is no AC if there's no electricity. So what are people supposed to do?
And it's too hot.
It's too hot. Please, Lord, don't let this happen in Houston. I I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do. I'm gonna pray for those poor people, because imagine.
I can recall back
Scary.
in Ohio, and it was a hot summer day, and there was a blackout. And this was back in probably, I think, 2009 or something like
Okay.
that. And
Obama
it
was
was
president.
a blackout. It was something happened where the power in the entire it happened in like Michigan, and it ricocheted or something like that. It went all the way through, and I might be wrong when I say Michigan, but it was a blackout,
Mm,
and nobody had power.
mm, mm.
Nobody had water. Even the water was affected. And when I tell you, it was like when opening the window, we was out here
Yeah,
naked.
just pretty much naked.
I mean,
Why
that
would
was it.
why would the water be affected if
It was something with I'm gonna look it up, and I'm not gonna I have some information about
yeah.
it, because it was a complete blackout, and it affected it affected a couple states.
Wow.
It was
I
a
believe.
blackout.
You know what? I'm gonna have to look it up too, because I vaguely remember. As you get older, you start
Yeah.
getting stuff. But yeah, I vaguely remember a blackout back then. Obama was president, 2008, 2009.
Let
Yeah.
me see. Was
So
it around that time?
yeah, that's crazy. You know,
It was actually in 2003.
2003. So, oh Lord, one of the Bushes were president, and hopefully it was the older Bush, because the younger Bush is kind of, you know, even though I can
Crazy.
still deal with Bush over Frumpy any day. I'd prefer Bush
And it
Northeast
lasted between,
blackout. Priscilla put
yeah.
in the comments 2003 Northeast blackout. Wow.
Yeah, it lasted between 2 to 4 days.
Ooh, Lord.
It
In the
was
summertime?
awful,
It
huh?
was in the summertime too?
It's hot. It was in the
Oh,
summertime.
thank you. Y'all bow your eyes and close your head. Please,
It
Lord,
was
don't let any of that ever hit DC.
hot. It was
Texas,
burning up.
Texas, period. The South, period. We can't
And the
handle
good thing about for Northeast, because at night it will cool a little bit, but it didn't cool enough because it was just, it was dead summer. So
Yeah, and it was hot all day. Well, it doesn't cool off down here. So
I know.
we
So we
lose.
ain't gonna wish that. We ain't gonna need to keep talking about it. Nope.
Yes, we're not even gonna talk about it. We're just gonna keep the faith and know that this too shall pass, and it's gonna pass right over us. We're not even gonna be affected. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what do you have for us today, Miss Morningstar?
Okay, so we got news. Kamala says she is opting out. She's not going to run for governor, of California. So,
Why would she run for governor? No.
I don't know why people were told that. I never believed it, but she said she did give it serious thought. So
let's pray that she may consider running for president again. But I wouldn't want to come in and have to clean up this mess.
That's the thing, Kitty. I don't wish that on her, but I could, and I would understand her to not do it. But then she is a Black woman, we resilient. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna support her on whatever she chooses to do. But she did state on an announcement that she will not run for California governor. She conquered a lot in California. She was the senator. She was the AG. Maybe that just ain't what she trying to do. That may not be her direction.
And again,
she did give it thought. So
I'm glad that she gave it thought and came back and said no. And if she does decide to run for president, I'm definitely going to support her. But I don't know if I would want her to come back and have to clean up this mess, because that is exactly
she did state, though, that she is looking forward to getting back out and listening to the American people, helping, elect Democrats across the nation, who are, and who will fight fearlessly, and, sharing more details about those plans. So she's ready to get back in these streets.
Yeah,
we say, and take care of business, which is a good thing to hear, because that's pretty much, we almost at 2026, so gear up, y'all.
Yeah, gear up and get ready, because a lot is coming, and there's some things that we just can't, we can't avoid.
Yes, we can't. Do we have to take? I got one. I got two more, but
go ahead.
Really one. We'll say this. Okay, so this is a good positive story, but also shows what's going on in America with racism. So a Black mom and son-owned skincare brand are bullied and targeted by non-Black owned cosmetic companies.
Wow.
So Patrice Chappelle and her 14-year-old son, Brian, the founders of Melon Brand Skin, a Black-owned natural skincare brand for children, are standing their ground after receiving an illegal, intimidating letter from a Melanie Cosmetic alleging trademark infringement and unfair competition.
If you're scared, just say that.
Just say you're scared. Just say we are such a powerful force that we know what we need for our skin. And just say that our brand is going to outsell your brand, and you are intimidated by it. So now you want to send harassing, intimidating letters.
Let me look her up so I can definitely send her an invite.
I definitely want to look up. It's called Melanin. It's called Melon Brand. I'll spell it MELANBRAND Skin. So all one word. Melon Brand. I might have said it wrong, but
no, MELAN Melon Brand Skin. I will be buying from them, because you're not going to intimidate us. we will support her.
It's a lot of small businesses that face these type of deals with intimidating people who have maybe bigger companies, but you have a smaller brand, but your brand is probably better. And they call themselves bullying you. So I just want to encourage them to push forward.
Please keep
push
going.
forward, keep going.
Yeah.
You're on to something. When they looking at you, you're doing something.
Yeah. You go ahead and send them, reach out. I'm definitely gonna buy.
Yeah, I definitely gonna send.
Yeah.
We need to contact them and
yeah,
get them on the show so they can talk about it even more.
Absolutely, that's what we do.
And in crazy news, not too crazy, but crazy YT news, a dentist was prosecuted today, found guilty of unaliving his wife with fatal doses of cyanide and eye drop medication after years of infidelity. So he was married to this woman for 23 years and cheated the entire time. And then decided he was going to go ahead and put cyanide and eye drop medication, terlidazole, in her smoothie.
Did she pass?
She gone.
Oh.
She gone.
That's so sad.
In her smoothie. Then the fool want to get up there and try to tell them they found him guilty. He want to say, well, she kept talking about how she didn't want to live no more. Maybe, sir, she was just talking because she was hurt by her husband cheating on her for 23 years. Maybe she was just mentally a mess. But I don't think she asked for that because she was drinking a smoothie. So obviously she cared something about her health. And
Sir,
you a whole dentist.
The way that they need to put you under the jail.
Yeah.
They need to go and unlock the door and just go and throw you on down there. You had no right to take this woman's life.
He broke her heart and her soul, her sister said.
Then he took her life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
for 23 years.
Do they have children?
I think they do. I had seen a picture, I came across it in the morning and
that's nasty.
Yeah, I think they had like 4 children.
4 kids? And you out here
so.
cheating and then you gonna take them away from their mama?
Why ain't just go? Why ain't just leave?
Oh Lord, let's go to break. This Morning Star, I'm gonna coach you on what we gonna talk about because Lord,
I gotta bring them up. I gotta report this news now.
We gotta report it. We don't make it. We just report it.
I gotta know what these people out here doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, ladies. If you know your man is cheating and he keeps cheating, don't let him fix you no food or drink.
Don't eat nothing.
Don't
drink nothing.
No, if you buy it yourself, especially if you know he's out here cheating, don't do that to yourself.
And let me tell you what she said before she went to the hospital. She said, I don't feel right. I feel like I've been drugged. And he said to her, well, I'm gonna tell you now, I didn't drug you.
Oh, he's guilty.
Go to jail.
Under the jail. Put me
Go to jail, turn hell on, and burn.
Yeah, tag me in, coach. Tag me in.
Burn.
Under the jail. Let's go ahead and take a quick commercial. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. We'll be right back after this.
I can't believe that fool said that.
Girl, no, he didn't.
Welcome to Morningstar Boutique, where the sun is shining and the style is all about you, your beauty, confidence, and individuality. Whether that's your perfect summer dress, a chic jumpsuit, or outfit you didn't know you needed, we've got you. Stop by ourplugs.com and check us out. We'll see you soon.
Welcome to a world that sparkles. Sparkle Kicks LLC is your one-stop shop for a wide variety of customized items. So bling out your Crocs, customize that cutting board, get you custom dominoes. Stop by and we will customize your order today. We can be found on Etsy and Our Plugs LLC. I'll be waiting to customize your order. All you need to do is place it.
Hi, I'm Tori G., owner and founder of Say Something Tees, a statement t-shirt company. I got into this business by mistake, but the mission was no accident. As a Black female-owned brand, we do more than just sell shirts. We make statements. Our designs spark conversation, sometimes shady, sometimes in your face, but always bold. From the 92% collection, honoring Black women who always show up, to Dear Black Woman, a love letter to our strength and resilience. Our tees empower, uplift, and keep it real. Because at Say Something Tees, we believe your shirt should speak before you do. Shop Black owned, shop with a purpose. Find us at www.saysomething.biz and let's say something together.
And I'd like you to do one more thing for me. Hold up 2 fingers. This is you, and this is me, and the space that exists between us should be filled with value.
Equal, a global human initiative, and its value identity model.
Why advertise with Our Plugs, LLC? What do you get? Radio promotion, perfect for online businesses. YouTube promotion, customers can view your commercial. TikTok promo, gain followers and showcase product. Follow us on all platforms, YouTube and TikTok. Our Plugs, LLC, www.ourplugs.com.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. So today, are you done with your news you can use, Miss Morningstar? Yeah, okay. All right.
Yes, it's a wrap after that.
It's a wrap
Yeah.
after Old Boy and the Smoothie. All right, yeah.
I ain't doing it.
Again, y'all, be careful. Even your spouses, just be
Wifey
careful.
ladies don't drink nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, hey. So today, let's switch it up a bit. We have a special guest with us today, and let's go ahead and bring him to the stage.
Okay, let's get him up
Morningstar.
here.
Good
Okay.
morning. Good morning, Jimmy.
Good morning, ladies. How are y'all?
Good morning.
Doing pretty good. So I want to do a quick introduction, and then I'm going to let you introduce yourself. So on the stage with us this morning his name is Jimi Goltl. And for some odd reason, I feel like I've known him all my life, but he is the author of CDF, the Wellness Playbook. And it's a playbook that helps you stay consistent, stay disciplined, and stay focused on your fitness goals. And it just so happens that I know him personally because he is my little cousin.
Hello.
To publish a book, and I'm super proud of him.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
So that is my introduction. So Jimmy, let me allow you time to introduce yourself to the listeners.
Well, hello everybody. Glad to be on the show. Thank you for having me, ladies. It's a pleasure to be here today. I'm a little nervous, first time on a radio show, so this is new for me. My name is James Goltl. Been called Jimmy my whole life. Cat's my cousin. Yeah, it's good to be on the show. I live in Omaha, Nebraska. This is my first book I put out. I got a couple more in the works, so we'll see what happens with it. I hope I can get some of y'all to maybe go out and grab a copy or two.
Absolutely. So this book, I feel like it's a passion. I know I've watched you work out over the years, and do you want to give us your story behind what got you started, and how did you decide to write a book?
All right, well, I started this, so I've done this twice. I've lost 103 pounds the first time I did it, and this was back in about 2011-ish, 2010, 2011. Gained all my weight back. And, one day I decided about 5 years ago, I wanted to stop smoking cigarettes. So I stopped smoking cigarettes. And then 2 weeks after that, I decided I didn't want to gain no weight. So I went ahead and started working out. And then 2 weeks after that, I stopped drinking. So I've been 5 years sober, 5 years cigarette free. And I've been on my weight loss mission for a little over 5 years. I lost 105 pounds. I went from 289 to 184.
Okay.
Currently weighing about 192-ish. Uh,
You look great.
yeah, thank you.
Okay, I'm ready to sign up.
I got a program for you. You just let me know what you're
Let's
trying to
go.
do.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
it's been a passion of mine. I fell in love with it. I've done everything on my own. I've researched on my own. I've never hired a personal trainer. I've never reached out to anybody.
That's
Uh,
amazing.
I just got on the internet, Googled something. I try it for a couple weeks, and if I didn't see any results, I switch up and try something else. So everything that's in this book, I lived it. I researched it myself, and I've been through all the trials and tribulations, and that's why I kind of made this book to try to help other people along the way.
Absolutely,
That's
absolutely. So
amazing.
let me do a shameless plug really quick. So I know our folks out on WKRA, you guys are listening. So you may want to actually go to YouTube and look it up and see how amazing Jimmy looks. I've known him all my life, and I've watched his transformation, and I'm super proud of you, cousin. Let me just say
Thank you,
that off the bat. But for
thank
my
you.
folks out in TikTok, if you have a second device, go ahead and hop onto YouTube so you can see for yourself exactly how he looks and I wish I had a before and an after picture that I could show, but
There's
I've
a couple of
seen,
illustrations in the
yeah,
book.
there are illustrations in this book. And the thing about this book that he actually put out is he's just not talking about what he's done. He's giving you space so you can journal what it is that you need to do as well. And it's a playbook. So he's telling you what he's done, but he's giving you the ideas for your playbook. For instance, if you want to track your meals, if you want to track your personal growth and lifestyle, it is a way for you to stay on top of you. You
That's
know,
amazing.
yes, it
Mm-hmm.
is. Yes, it is. I have a few questions that I wanted to go through with you, Jimmy. What makes your approach to fitness unique compared to what's already out there?
Well, I just feel like at the end of the day, um, I like to focus on hit style workouts to where you're doing cardio, you're doing different body parts, but you're doing it in a short amount of time. So it's a 45-minute type workout where you're covering a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Um, so it's different than a traditional weight training. In the book, I put ideas about traditional weight training, but I also approach hit workouts with dumbbells and without kettlebells, just for the simple fact that a lot of people don't focus on the functional part of weightlifting. People go into the gym and they just throw weights around. To
Yeah.
whereas when you do hit style workouts or kettlebell workouts, you're doing functional things that you do on a normal basis. You're not going to be bench pressing while you're walking down a hill or doing whatever else or
Mhm.
going up some stairs or when you bend over. When you do kettlebell or hit style workouts, you're bending, you're doing different things that you would do on a normal daily basis. So that's
Absolutely.
something that I like to try to touch on.
And for those of you who aren't aware, HIT is high intensity interval training.
I did those before when I
Yeah,
lost
HIT
my
is
initial
HIT
weight,
is
and it
definitely, yeah,
works.
it does. It works.
Oh,
Those,
it's
45 seconds, on
intervals, the
15
intervals.
second, yeah, the intervals, and it
Mm-hmm.
really does work. It gets your heart rate going, and then you slow your heart rate down, and then you go back, and before you know it, your 45 minutes is up. Um, so
It's a
thank you
quick
for.
it's a quick effective workout that don't take a lot of time, and you can cover, like I said, upper body, lower body, um, core, all in one workout. So you're covering everything in a short amount of time.
Absolutely. We have Priscilla on YouTube. She's commenting and she says arthritis in the knees, and I get that, Priscilla.
My
That's
issue
why
now.
there are exercises that you can do. So instead of like doing a forward lunge, you can do a reverse lunge so
Yep.
that you're not putting that pressure on your knees. In a former life, I was a trainer, so but that's a former life. We've got another expert up here, so I'm going to pull back. And I will also suggest in the pool, you don't have that uh, bone on bone, that impact. So if you are dealing with a knee injury or hip, use the pool. You can do hit interval training in the pool. That's why I
Yep.
swim. That's why I swim, because I have a permanent nerve damage in my foot, so I can't run any longer, but I can swim. My next question to you.
Kitty,
Thank
I
you.
did find the questions too, so.
Okay, good. So you want to ask the next question? Go ahead and pull one.
Okay, I'll do the number 2. So many people struggle with consistency. Me. How does your book address motivation and long-term commitment? This speaks to one of the biggest challenges readers face in the book. So I think I'm answering the question. Go ahead.
Well,
Okay.
basically, you did when you said I struggle with consistency. So you have to show up daily. That's why the book is called CDF: consistency, discipline, and focus. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have all three of them, motivation is going to come and go. You might be motivated one morning, you might not be motivated the next. But if you stay consistent, if you stay disciplined and make sure that you show up daily and you stay focused on your goals at the long term, you'll see the success. Everything will fall into place. But if you go twice a week, you're not going to see any results. You have to show up every day for 30 minutes. And 30 minutes, you waste 30 minutes doing nothing when you could literally do
It's true.
30 minutes and go work on your health. Because at the end of the day, the only thing you really have is your family, your health, and God. And that's it.
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
so true.
That
That's
is
so
it.
true. Next question. Does your book focus solely on physical health, or do you also touch on mental, emotional, or spiritual wellness?
Well, I try to stay away from the spiritual part from it from certain books just because not a lot of people know about God or are in touch with God, and people have their different aspects on God. I am a very religious person. I pray daily, several times a day, but I try to leave it out because I don't want to push that on anybody else. That's their own choice. But
Absolutely.
but I will say the mental part of it I do touch on, as far as with the journaling, um, and then also like if you go out and get on a run or you go out, you could have the worst day ever, be stressed out. You go to the gym, you lift some good weights, you get them endorphins going, you get them dopamines going flowing, and everything seems to fall into place. So it's a stress reliever, so that helps with the mental aspect of things. And I also feel that with the journaling, you can go ahead and write down how you're feeling and go back a couple days later and see, okay, hey, I was feeling like this, but I went ahead and I did a nice workout and I noticed that I feel better at the end of the day and I felt better that evening when I went to sleep. I relieved all my stress. So it does touch on a little bit of the topics.
I love that.
I
And
do
that's
too.
that's good, because it keeps you going, and it holds you accountable, because when you do go back and look at it, once you're done, you can go back and read it again and say, you know what, look at how far I've come. I'm
Hmm.
not gonna mess
You're
up.
reigniting some things mentally by
Yes.
the things you're saying because those are key factors in your accomplishments.
Yes.
Journaling, going back and looking, even keeping track possibly of what you did on your one workout versus
Yep.
what you do on a different workout.
And you can
Yeah.
see, okay, maybe I need to tweak this or maybe I need to do this. So
Hmm.
it just touches on different aspects. You literally could be having the worst day and go to the gym and throw around some weights or go on a nice run or even go get you some fresh air. And being out in nature will uplift you and bring you back to normal.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Go ahead, Miss Morningstar.
Okay, so number 4, what do you hope readers take away after finishing your book, and how? Sorry, something popped up. And how do you want it to change their lives?
What I want them to take away from the book is that health really matters and that getting your health back really does matter. That you can do anything that you put your mind to. Yes, it's going to hurt. Yes, it's going to take some time, but things don't happen overnight. What's the old saying? Rome wasn't built overnight. Uh, it's going to take a struggle. It's going to hurt for the first month, and it's not going to be fun. It's going to suck, but you got to do it. You got to go through the process. So I hope people take away that if I can do it twice, if I can lose 103 pounds and then almost 10 years later come back and lose another 105, that anybody can do it. You just got to get focused. You got to stay disciplined. You got to be consistent.
Absolutely. So this isn't one of the questions here, but I know that I'm going to ask. So what were your challenges when you stopped smoking? What were your biggest challenges? Because there are people that smoke.
My biggest challenge was when I got stressed, or you just get into a routine. So when I got into my car, I would light a cigarette. In the morning, first thing when I woke up, I would light a cigarette. So you just have to find a different avenue to direct that energy.
Mhm.
Um, and what I did personally is I used to like to test myself. I work around people that smoke, and I used to go outside with them while they smoked, and I'd stand by them to see, was I going to pass this test and give in and take a cigarette, or was I going to stand there and hold off and keep going on the road that I wanted to go down? So I just personally feel like it's mind over matter. Uh,
Challenge.
After about, you got to challenge yourself, and at the end of the day, there's nobody else that you want to cheat. The last person that you want to cheat is yourself. Why would you want to cheat yourself? Um, so you got to put yourself to the test, and always make sure that you win that test.
Absolutely. That's
I
some
love
good
that.
advice.
Yeah, that's good. Great advice.
And I guess that I would ask the same for drinking. Would it be the same for drinking as well? Because of course, we're drinkers. So
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I've stopped drinking for 2 or 3 months, and would do it just to test myself. I was a functional alcoholic, if I'm going to be honest. I drank on a daily basis, and I had got into a little argument with someone, and I told myself after that argument that I was never going to drink again, and I didn't drink again after that. I
wow.
focused on working out, um, and I would even test myself then. I'd go to the bars with all my buddies, and we'd be at the bar, we'd be hanging out, and I'd have me a bottle of water or a glass of water, and they're taking shots of beer, they're taking shots, and when they would take shots, I'd have my shot glass, but I'd fill mine up with sugar-free Red Bull or a sugar-free energy drink. So I still would participate, and I'd be in the bar, and they'd be offering me drinks, and I never would take them. You got to test yourself, and like I said, at the end of the day, you don't want to fail that test, and you don't want to cheat yourself.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. And I agree with that. Some people stop drinking for health reasons, and some people just stop drinking because they can't stand the way it makes them feel the next day. And that's me. I hardly ever drink simply because I'm a social drinker. Like if I go somewhere, everyone's having a drink, I'll have a drink. But I don't have to drink. I can go months without drinking simply because I used to drink so much. We all used to, drink. It's
Yeah.
not,
Yeah.
in your 20s and 30s, it was like
Oh my
party. It's
goodness.
a
The
party. It's a
drinking,
party.
yeah. I
But
used to drink a lot as well.
yes, as you get older, you start saying to yourself, you
Hmm.
know, I can barely function. I don't want to have to stay in bed for 2 and 3 days, or
Yeah.
feel horrible for 2 and 3 days because I went out binge drinking with friends or coworkers or something like that. So when you get not even older, you got to listen to your body, and your body's going to tell you, hey, you can keep going down this road, and I got something for you, or you can stop, and I got something better for you.
It definitely takes a toll.
And
Baby,
see, I got lucky. I never got in trouble. I didn't
me
have
either.
any health issues, uh, anything of that nature. What's funny is after I stopped drinking, is I had appendicitis. About 2 weeks after I stopped drinking, my appendix decided that it wanted to act up, and I think it was because my body probably went into shock from not having the alcohol. So,
Probably.
Probably so.
so um, but yeah, I was lucky. Didn't get in any trouble. Never get in trouble with the law. I wasn't told that I needed to stop. It was something that I chose to do on my own.
Good.
Absolutely. And that's kudos to you. Let's take a quick commercial break. We will be right back. Just stay tuned. We've got plenty more to talk about, more questions to ask. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Hey guys, yes, this is my nonprofit, Carter's Carry Hands. And what my nonprofit does, we give fresh food boxes to those families in need that's struggling to keep food on their tables. We also go out into the unhoused community, give out care bags here in the Kalamazoo, Michigan area. So if you'd like to donate to the cause, please go to www.carterscaringhands.com and donate whatever you can, so we together can uplift those families that's struggling to keep food on their tables. Highly appreciated. God bless.
Opal May Simplistic Beauty is hair care and skincare in a bottle. Take a quick survey and let us design your own formula. Go to ourplugs.com, look for Opal May Simplistic Beauty, and we can get your formula out to you as soon as possible. We hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day. One of my kids are going to get...
Guess what? I got something.
Hi everyone, my name is Ashley Middleton, life and executive leadership coach and owner of Radiate Coaching and Development, where we provide transformational strength-based coaching and mentorship. My goal specifically is to support you in identifying your mission, your vision, and your values that help you take your power back as you are building your career. Whether it's within or outside of the corporate world, my goal is to really empower you in making decisions that work well for you. So if you want to reach out to me, by all means, you can email me at radiate@midspiration.com or check out my website at radiatecoaching.com.
Why advertise with Our Plugs, LLC? What do you get? Radio promotion. Perfect for online businesses. YouTube promotion. Customers can view your commercial. TikTok promo. Gain followers and showcase product. Follow us on all platforms. YouTube and TikTok Our Plugs, LLC. www.ourplugs.com.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7. The change. I don't know. Sometimes technology just does the things that technology does. And so we just take it like it goes. We take it like it goes. But we are back. We are back. Okay. So was it your turn to ask a question, Morningstar?
I know it's you. The last one is on you.
What do you hope, readers? Okay. Can you share a success story or transformation that came from someone applying the methods in your book?
Well, the book just came out on the 19th, so I don't really have any success stories from the book, but I can share that I do motivate a lot of my coworkers. I motivated several people at the gym that come up and want to ask me questions about these HIIT workouts that I've worked out with and done different things with in these HIIT workouts. People always are asking me for advice and different things that they can do, and I'm quick to offer assistance. This is something that I love to do. I'm gonna eventually try to be like my brother and get my personal fitness
Training.
degree, get my
Yeah.
certification, and go on and do some work on the side with it. I enjoy it fully. So I hope to help anybody that approaches me and guide them or lead them in the right direction. Because health really is wealth. I'm 49 years old, y'all, and I feel better than I have my entire life at 49 years old.
That's
So
amazing.
Let me ask you a question. In your book, do you I'm pretty sure you do, but do you touch on like the nutrition factor? Because we all know that it's 80% of what you eat and how you eat. So what was the challenges with the nutrition factor?
the challenges with the nutrition factor. Let me tell you about the challenge with the nutrition factor. I love sweets. Okay. It's my biggest downfall, it's my biggest weakness. I just completed the 75 hard challenge. And sweets was taken completely out of the aspect of things, and it worked in my favor to take the sweets out. As far as the nutrition goes, I did touch on the nutrition, how many grams of protein you need to have, uh, that everybody ought to track what they intake and put into their body. Um, the nutrition is heavy. You can go to the gym and work out all day, every day, but if you eat like crap, you're not going to see any results.
Yeah.
The
You're right.
things are going to stay the same. So I do
Right.
touch base a little bit on the nutrition. And try to tell you what you should eat and how you should eat and different things of that nature, from lentils to salmon, and where you're going to get your good fats and your good carbs from vegetables and different things of that nature, and fruits. So there is some things in the book touching on the nutrition side of things.
Okay.
That's
I
good.
think I feel like nutrition is always like the struggle. I mean, and it can be some people. I won't say all, because sometimes people can just eat really healthy, and it's not that. Because I know when you eat clean, you feel better. You just feel
Hmm.
better. Eat as we get older. When you eat more heavier, greasy, heavy food, you don't feel good. It
No, you
really
feel
brings,
sluggish.
yeah, it makes you feel sluggish. It brings you
Lethargic,
down.
leg.
Yes.
Yes, and you
So
feel like you have to lay down.
Hmm.
right. As soon as you eat, and I know you're not supposed to feel that way after you eat. You shouldn't be like yarning and tired.
Well,
Because food is
also
supposed to
we
be energy.
we
Yeah.
also overeat as Americans in general. We overeat anyway,
Yeah,
and
people do.
we don't know the 80 rule, where you're supposed to eat when you feel like you're 80% full, you're supposed to stop eating. We keep going and we gorge ourselves, and then we pay for it later. And then in a year's time, that scale done creeped up 20 pounds. And next thing you know, you're buying bigger jeans, bigger shirts, and everything else. I face that same problem, but you got to address what you put into your mouth. Otherwise, you're going to be at the
Mm-hmm.
hospital with diabetes. If you don't work out, you're going to be overweight. You're going to have cholesterol problems. You're going to have heart problems. So there's just
Yeah.
different things that we have to do on our side. But the main thing of this is you got to be disciplined with it, and that's where a lot of us fall short.
So what would you say? Okay. So what would you say to someone who they're they want to work out, but it's a time constraint. When you're so busy. For instance, myself at Miss Morningstar, we have full-time jobs. Or you got eight. I have an 8 to 5. She has a 7 to 4, 7 3:34. 8 to 5, and then we get off of work and we go straight home and we do this for 2 hours, and then after we're done with this, it's a matter of getting ready for the next day. And I have a little person here who's still, here that I'm getting ready, and he's about to go
And
back
I
to
have a
school.
teenager
And
who
you have a teenager.
and
The
a
only
husband.
time I feel like I would have to work out is at like 10 o'clock at night.
Hard.
And then, if I work out at 10 o'clock at night, I still have to get up at 6 a.m. to get us ready. So it's cutting into my sleep schedule. I guess my question would be, would a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday do this? It's better than nothing, I know.
It's better than nothing. So my recommendation would be, when you go to the grocery store, park at the back of the parking lot. Take them extra steps. If you work on the third floor of your building,
Take the
walk
stairs.
up to the third floor to the building. Utilize anything you can to gain that little bit of exercise that you wouldn't normally get. I would also suggest watching what you eat. Find you a meal plan to stick to, and you'll see the weight come off. If you drink a soda a day, cut the soda out of your diet. If you drink a Starbucks every day, cut the Starbucks out of your diet, and go to regular black coffee or straight tea. Uh, yeah, it's not going to be what you want to taste. It's not going to be uh fulfilling at that moment, but it's still going to give you the caffeine kick that you need. You just got to make certain life choices and certain life decisions, um to help you along the way. Even if you can't do 30 minutes, you can do 15 minutes of some lunges, some air squats, some little core work. 15 minutes is better than nothing. So if you do 15 minutes for 5 days, that's 75 minutes for Monday through Friday that you worked out, that you would have basically went to sleep. And then you got Saturday and Sunday where you can go do a maybe an hour workout and still get it in. But every little bit adds up. So I would suggest parking as far as you can from wherever you go, taking the stairs wherever you go, and just utilizing baby steps, because baby steps will lead to you wanting to do more, and you'll find 30 minutes here or there to get a workout in. Even on your lunch break, let's say you got 30-minute lunch break, you could find some time to do 15 minutes on your lunch break.
That is really good. That's a really good way of looking at it because, I hear, I myself, as well as others, I hear, I just don't have time. I don't have time.
Yeah.
And you breaking it down like that makes a lot of sense. What's 15 minutes? I spend 15 minutes, going through, trying to figure out what I'm going to wear and ironing. I can take the time and then the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday get a good workout in.
Mm-hmm.
So that adds up. That's 75 minutes. So that's your
It
3 days a
does.
week. That's actually 4 days a week because the rule of thumb is 3 to 4 days a week of working out. That on top of doing a meal plan. I think one of the hardest things would be meal prep. And to combat meal prep would be purchasing your food on the weekend and doing it on your off day and preparing for the week. That's something I need to get into the habit of doing as well.
So here's a quick little habit, and I don't know how you guys feel about tuna, but I buy tuna in the packets.
I love tuna.
I love tuna.
I buy them 10 at a time. I buy a bag of the pre-made salad.
I used to buy them.
Okay.
And I buy fat-free.
Let's get our
He bringing back memories of what I did
let's
to
go
lose
ahead.
that 75 pounds I lost before. I'm gonna get it back.
All right, y'all on TikTok, you guys out there on in Holly Springs, Mississippi on WKRA.
I got my computer. I'm gonna go ahead and take some notes.
Ahead. All right, so you said tuna and salad in a bag.
And you could go buy a bag of salad, or you can make your own lettuce and buy your own lettuce and make your own salad and put it in a bowl. I like to buy the bags just because it's convenient, and buy the tuna. And I'll take a bag of tuna. A bag of salad and a couple packages of tuna every day for lunch and eat that. I'll go boil 18 eggs and have 18 hard-boiled eggs already boiled. And you got everything you need right there. And you can go buy individual yogurts, Greek yogurts, and have Greek yogurts. You can buy bags of frozen berries and make you some frozen berries and Greek yogurts, and mix them together. And it's a wonderful snack. It's a wonderful snack.
It is. You can even add granola in there a little bit.
I try to stay away from the granola.
Okay.
I do, just because it's a processed food. So the more processed foods you eat, processed foods aren't good for you.
Crunch, some people like.
Well, that would be nice. But instead of doing granola, you could do almonds. You could do walnuts.
Yeah,
you could
almonds
do
nuts. Nuts are good, high in protein, right?
And then you can buy you some raw honey. No, so here's the thing about everybody thinks that nuts are high in protein. Okay, so you eat 28 nuts, right? Almonds.
Mm-hmm.
It's 180 calories for 28 almonds, and you're only getting about 7 to 8 grams of protein.
Oh, okay.
So you're better off eating a package of tuna where you're going to get 17 grams of protein and only 100 calories. So you're getting double the protein for less calories. Or you're going to why not buy some low-fat cottage cheese and eat you some cottage cheese with some sugar-free, no sugar added mandarin oranges or no sugar added peaches. It's a wonderful snack. There's so many tricks to the trade that you can get all the nutrition you want, lose the weight, and really not even have to meal prep. And buy you a weight scale, a food scale. You can weigh your food out.
I have that.
And I guarantee if you do this for 6 weeks, even with the 15-minute workouts a day, as a woman, it's going to be a little harder, but you'll lose probably 10 pounds.
Yeah.
In 4 to 6 weeks. just by making these small changes.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And
men,
Thank you.
it takes them no time to, and that's what frustrates most women. You know, we will work out, but you are right, and I'm guilty. You know, I'm good, I'm good, and then I'll have a cheat meal, and that is to me a it's a downfall because let me get it out. So a cheat meal to me mean it kind of throws you off. It's like smoking a cigarette and you've been
mhm.
cigarette free. You know, when people say, "Well, I can have a cheat meal," that's just like you're an alcoholic drinking alcohol, and you're an alcoholic, and you've been going to what is it, AAA or what is
Trip
it, AA?
Alcoholics
You're an
Anonymous, yeah.
alcohol
You've been
anonymous.
going to AA and you take a drink. So a cheat meal is cheating, and you're cheating yourself. So I'm with you. I can do 4 to 6 weeks, but after that 4 to 6 weeks, we still need to stay motivated to keep going because
But
the
here's
minute
the thing.
you stop,
Here's the thing.
pick back up. Go ahead.
You got to forget motivation. Throw motivation out the window. Just motivation don't even need to be a part of the vocabulary when it comes, in my opinion, to your fitness journey. Because motivation is going to come, it's going to go. It's going to be here today, going to be gone tomorrow. You might see it next week again. It might show up in 5 to 7 days after it was gone. You got to be consistent. You have to be disciplined, and you have to be focused.
You're
That's
right.
that's the three things. Motivation is gonna come and go. Even on them days when you don't want to show up, you got to show up. And once you get there and you're showed up, I bet you after about 10 minutes of doing that workout, you'll feel good. You'll start getting that blood flowing, and you'll be ready to go.
I'm with it. I'm with it. You know, I think that it's about time for me to get back to myself because, like I said, I was a trainer for years, and then I broke my toes, and then life has happened, and am I happy with myself? I am, but do I know what I need to do to get back? I just need to just do it and stop making excuses on why I haven't.
I
Yeah,
I
hear you,
mean,
Teddy. I'm with you. My
15
whole
minutes.
my whole blame was COVID. I mean, COVID was rough, and that's
yeah,
when I gained my weight back. It was during COVID. But
yeah.
why I ain't lost it all you back yet? Like now, it's slowly trying to trickle off now. But I need to increase and get back. Thank you for sharing that about the tuna packets and the salad bags. Those are things I used to do. I used to
Yeah.
buy all the star kiss or starfish tuna
Star Kiss, yes,
packets,
yes.
and some of them have different flavors or
Different
whatnot.
flavors.
And I
Lemon.
would do bags of salad and just make me a
Yep,
quick and be done.
Yeah,
yep. And quick and easy.
Easy. Even
yeah.
put them
And
in a wrap, in a lettuce wrap,
yep,
and eat them that way. And I
good to
enjoyed
go.
it.
And you can get
I
back to
forgot.
enjoying it. And here's the thing: you know what to do. So
Yeah,
all you got to do is get that ball rolling again. It's like a snowball. Once you get that
I
snowball rolling
forgot.
down the hill, it keeps building and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And next thing you know, you back to where you want to be.
Thank you.
I
Thank
love
you.
it. I love it, cousin.
You
I
truly helped me today.
yeah,
I
definitely.
appreciate it. I'm glad I could.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
definitely. And I would encourage all of you guys, please go get this book.
I want the
You can
book.
find this on, I know you do. You can, and it's really reasonable.
It's on Amazon?
Yes,
It's on
on
Amazon.
Amazon. It's CDF, the Wellness Playbook. C is in cat, C is in consistency, D is in discipline, F is in focus, the Wellness Playbook. And trust me, you want this because it gives you all of the pages that you can track for yourself, and you can look back and say, you know what? Here was and I encourage everybody, take your before pictures. My cousin,
Yes.
Jimmy, has a before picture in here. This is his before picture. Are you guys seeing that? Now look at him.
289 pounds.
He looks wonderful,
Amazing transformation.
amazing. And
I,
that's from being consistent, having discipline and staying focused.
without paying a dime to somebody else.
Exactly,
And that's,
without paying a dime. And
yeah.
you guys, what I want you to do is go to Amazon. Go to Amazon. If you are a member of Our Plugs, Jimmy is now a member of Our Plugs. I will put a link in. I'll put his Amazon link in the newsletter that comes out on Sunday to make it easy. All you have to do is click the link. It'll take you straight to Amazon so you can purchase his book. But trust me, you are going to want to get you together. You know, the one thing that we don't think about is how are we going to live 10 years from now?
Yes.
You know, we don't think about that. And the hardest part of all of it is think about this administration. You know, say worst case scenario, you lose your job and you have to be at the hands of this government and their insurance, okay? Worst case scenario. And you're not eating right and you have diabetes, or you're not exercising and you have diabetes, or you're not doing what you need to do. You're still drinking, you're still smoking, and you have to go back and forth to the doctor. We just talked about a lady 2 days ago who had 7 kids, and she was on heart medication. And her Medicaid went away and she passed away.
Oh, wow.
Sad.
7 kids. And these were not teenagers. These were all little kids.
Oh.
It's heartbreaking. She didn't even have any children in middle school. So I say this not to scare you, but to wake you up to say, get on top of your health. We cannot afford to not. We can't. I would tell my clients, if not you, then who? And now I'm telling myself, if I don't go get up and go put my 15 minutes in a day, and on my 3 days off from the radio and from my black job, get back to the gym or get to the pool, or, you know, get a good workout in. You know, I'm 55 now. In 10 years, I'll be 65. I don't want to have to deal with heart issues and diabetes. I don't want to do it. So, cousin, this book is saving me. And so thank you. I truly
Thank you.
appreciate you for putting it together. And I cannot wait to have my other cousin, your big brother, David, on.
Yes.
Yes. So for those, and he's probably gonna be like, why'd you mention me? I'm mentioning you, David. But David, he has his own garage gym. He's up in Dallas and he works out, and he's a trainer now. He's got his certifications and he's doing great. And I really am begging him to start doing some online courses so people can just dial in or watch him on YouTube and pay the subscription to watch him on YouTube and work out with the trainer, because he's awesome. He's amazing.
Yes.
Good.
Get your book.
It's in my shopping cart right now.
It's in your shopping cart. You guys over there on TikTok, you guys got your book? Go ahead and put it in your cart. You see it. CDF. Let me show you one more time.
We're going to get summertime next year fine.
Girl, I'm going to be winter fine, honey. Winter fine.
I'm going to be wintertime fine.
All the time fine. I'm not waiting until the new year.
You're right. Wintertime fine. It's going down.
Let me show you an after. Here, I like this picture. This is an after, but you guys can actually go on YouTube right now and take a look at Jimmy. He's not to show you off, cousin, not to show you off, but he's right there on YouTube. And yes, thank you, P, for dropping his Amazon link onto TikTok. We truly appreciate you. It's time for us to get on top of our health, you guys. I mean, I'm gonna do it for me and my future grandchildren now, my children, myself, my husband, but especially for me and that future granddaughter.
Well, here's the thing: we can't help our family out if we're not healthy.
That's true.
I got a 10-year-old son, and I can't do nothing for my son if I'm. So, if everybody listening or watching, let's get your health in line. Let's get fit out here. It only takes a couple minutes a day. You got 30 minutes a day. You got 15 minutes a day. Watch what you put in your mouth. Um, cut out on the soda. Cut out on the sugary drinks. Start drinking you some water. Water, God made water. Um, and I drink a gallon of water a day. I don't
A
play.
gallon?
I
I'm
drink a
at,
gallon of water a day.
I'm at 64 ounces, and I feel, whew, that's a
And,
lot.
and if you and if you really want to test yourself, do the hard 75. If you can't feel like you can do the hard 75, do the hard 7 or soft 75, and it'll be life changing, and
What's
you'll
a
see
hard, hold on,
results.
hold on. What's a hard 75 and a soft 75? I'm a little lost. What's that?
Okay, so it's a 75-day challenge. I just completed the hard 75. The hard 75, you have to read 10 pages of a non-fictional self-help book every day. You have to take a progress picture every day. You have to stick to a meal plan. You have to do 2 workouts a day of 45 minutes at least. One has to be outdoors. They both can be outdoors, but one has to be outdoors, and you have to drink a gallon of water a day.
Ooh,
Um,
okay.
I'm gonna
after I
start
did the
tomorrow.
I completed the hard 75. After I got done completing the hard 75, I took 2 days off and I started back doing basically the hard 75 again without doing the progress pics. I'm still doing 2 workouts a day. I still drink my gallon of water a day. I still read my book a day, and I'm still sticking to a meal plan. Uh, the soft 75, I can't really tell you what all that consists of, but it's similar to the hard 75. It just doesn't have, it's not as intense.
Okay. All right. So I will Google it, and I'm gonna, tweak it to do um a soft 45 for me. Uh
Okay.
and then, and work up to 75. I don't think I could do 75 days of
I'm gonna be honest with you, it was very difficult, but when I
of-
completed it, I felt wonderful.
I'm quite
I
sure.
know you
I know
saw the
you did.
results too. The results had to be amazing. Like,
Yeah.
especially
I lost 22 pounds. I lost 3 inches on my waist. I
see.
built muscle, and I built a mentally, it was it messed with my mind, but it made me very disciplined, even
Yeah.
more disciplined than what I already consider myself to be. But I would say everybody ought to give it a try.
So Heavenly said, I got you on a hard 5. I understand that. Heavenly from TikTok says, she said, Heavenly, we understand, but you are, it's a start. We can start with
it,
Heavenly, you
5.
are
it,
focusing on first ringing that bell to finish
Yes, you
your
got to ring the
treatment.
bell first.
Yes.
you
Once
get,
you ring
hey,
that bell,
you got to crawl before you walk. So go ahead and do that 5, and get to
That's
crawling,
right.
and then
yes.
maybe you'll do 10 the following a month after that, and that's to start the walking process.
That's good though.
That's a good
That's
idea
a good
too.
idea. A hard 5 and
Work your way up
then
to that,
10.
you
Yeah.
know.
She said, I have been cutting my own grass even after cancer treatments. My body hurts, but it's helping me. That is awesome. That is
Good for
amazing.
you. Keep it
Good.
up.
We are so proud of you, sweetheart. Girl.
Strong.
So I'm gonna say that we're about to wrap the show, but I am going to say this. And Jimmy, we're gonna jump on the TikTok. If you want, you
Okay.
can log into TikTok and we'll bring you back up over there. But I want to say this. Thank you so much, cousin, for putting this book together. Thank you for sharing it. I am truly energized, and I am going to start this. I'm going to start getting DJ Kitty
Order.
back into shape because I have to. I have to. I think I've slacked long enough. It's been a good 5 years that I have sat around and played,
Me
and now
too,
it's time for
sis.
me to get
It's
get back in.
imagine
Yeah,
I'm a store
I got a
owner.
whole gym.
I'm a store owner. I got a closet, no, about 4 closets full of clothes that I'm ready to get back in.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
hopefully
That's
I
my motivation, my
can help
clothes.
get y'all jump started. Hopefully I did something to help get y'all jump started.
You definitely did.
Absolutely
And
did,
we're gonna
Jimmy.
bring you back, but I would like to see you back in a couple months so you can check on our progress.
See
And
how we
that way,
doing.
and right before the holidays, so we can, push
Hold
this
us
out.
accountable.
Yes, hold us
Okay.
accountable, and that right before the holidays, we'll bring you back on the show so we can make sure that people understand that hey, get your book now, get motivated. We're not going to wait until the beginning of the year and make all these false, new year, new me. We're going to start right now. Look, I'm already claiming it. Wintertime fine. I'm
Let's
claiming
get it.
Our
it.
Let's
birthday
work.
kitty, we gonna be
Baby,
what?
baby,
Our birthdays
any,
Let's
are like
work.
super close, so
yes, super close. Any last words, Jimmy, before
I
we
just
wrap?
want to thank y'all for allowing me to come onto the show. Uh, I hope I was able to help somebody today that was listening or watching. Uh, if anybody's got any questions or anything of that nature, you can reach me at chivogoat36@yahoo.com. I'm more than willing to offer some assistance. And please support me in this book. I'm going to have more coming out eventually. But once again, I want to thank you ladies very much for allowing me to be on y'all show.
Absolutely. And he is also a member of Our Plugs, so you can actually go to ourplugs.com and check him out. You can also send him a message in Our Plugs. So
Okay,
let's
that'd be
reach
even
out
better.
to him, and you guys get on your fitness kick. Any last words, Miss Morningstar?
I'm just thank you. You literally I had forgot. I had forgot about some things that I used to do. And today, and they say that it just takes one good conversation to spark a
Yeah.
memory. And because I will tell my husband, and I'm not gonna be long-winded, but I told my husband, like, why can't I remember? But now I do. So thank you. And y'all all have a great morning. We love you guys. Thanks for listening.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for listening. WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow it is TV reality. Thank you so much for your time. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy it. Get out there, touch some grass, get your exercise in, and don't forget your water.
Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty
And Miss Morningstar.
Bye,
We're
y'all.
here from Our Plugs, the Community Connection, and we will be your new morning host on WKRA 92.7 The Change.
Yes, we will be broadcasting Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
We'll also be streaming on YouTube at Our Plugs LLC.
Be sure to tune in.